Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we got our adventure started and we explored around the Kokiri forest, and now it's time to head into the Great Deku Tree, the first dungeon of the game. We need to save the Deku Tree from a curse. So let's get started, I suppose. As I've said before, I have played this dungeon before a couple of times, and I will let you... Oh my goodness, I'm taking way too much damage already. As you can see, prior experience, prior knowledge is not very helpful, I'm just bad. The Deku Nuts. Nice, we can use that to flash and stun the enemy. We might as well equip that to the C button. Let's see if we can get something from these. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for, a recovery heart. So yeah, I've played this dungeon a couple of times before. I'll let you know when we get to the point of the game that I haven't played, which is pretty much just after this dungeon. I really need to stop taking so much free damage. And I also don't necessarily... Navi, what? Okay, I will listen. Look, Link, you can see down below this web using the up button. Okay. Telling us about first person, which we did already learn. Maybe if I stand on the web... Oh, inverted controls. So it looks like we need to go down there at some point. I'm a massive fan of these kinds of games because of the way that the dungeons are designed and the way that progression throughout the world is designed, so I'm really excited to start exploring through these dungeons and these worlds and see how they're put together. Look at this wall! The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. Well, I knew that already. I feel like that's just one of those things that you know having played another Zelda game, but thanks for telling me anyway, Navi. Game's being very explicit with its tutorials. Oh, that would... It's strange that there is a ladder over there, but there's these vines here. I guess I'm just rewarded for my prior knowledge. What's this? Skull Vulture, be careful not to touch it. Well, I don't think we have a way to fight these guys right now unless... No, we can't throw a nut at it. It kind of just throws it at the ground instead. So I think we're just going to have to avoid these guys. But hey, there's a chest here, so let's grab this. It's going to do the thing. Da-da-da-da! We found the dungeon map. Press start to get into the subscreens and look at the map subscreen. Blue chambers are places you have already visited. Your current location is the flashing room. Move the stick up and down to select a floor to view. I can do that. Here we go, the map subscreen. Interesting that they're called subscreens and not menus, but huh. So yeah, this is very Link to the Past-esque, but it feels like there's a bit more of a quality of life touch here because of the colors telling you where you've already been. That's going to be really helpful for me, because if you've been watching me for a while, you know that my short-term memory is very poor, and I don't have a necessarily bad sense of hello, Navi. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Thank you, Navi. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the green icon at the top of the screen. Yes, okay, thank you. Now I know how to open a door. I can see why people would be annoyed with Navi. What are you... Ow. Navi, tell me what... A Deku Scrub. It will hide in the grass if you get close to it. Bounce the nuts it spits back at it. Okay. With my shield. There we go. Can I jump attack you? I need my sword out to do that. Oh, okay. Ow, ow, ow. Forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the stick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land, and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee that it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Hey, we got a jingle. We must have done something right. Well, that happened. So I'm going to have to get used to these controls, I think. That's certainly for sure. Is there anything else in this room? Doesn't look like it. This is going to be a staple of the series, I feel. What's this? We can jump on here. That's going to collapse. Let's jump across. Hey, a chest. Nice. Pretty fast pace in this first dungeon. But yeah, as I said, I'm a little obsessive with these games, and I like to collect everything. We got the fairy Slingshot. So we can equip that to one of our C buttons. Use C to take it out, and hold it. As you hold C, you can aim with a stick, release to unleash a Deku Seed. If you want to shoot right away, when you first use C, hold down C a little longer to get a seed ready. Okay. These controls are really quite elaborate, actually. I'd mentioned that briefly in the last part about the sword controls and how you can do a lot by using different inputs. It seems that's kind of the case with the Slingshot as well. Let's equip that to that. And what's going on over there? Navi, you've got something to say? I guess we need to shoot that. Look, something is hanging up there. It looks like an old ladder. Yeah, I can see that. Wow, Navi, you're not very helpful, are you? You just say what we can see. I appreciate that you're trying. There are some vines over here, though. Let's grab these, see what's up here. What's in this chest? Oh, it's just a heart. Well, honestly, I won't sniff at a recovery heart or two. I feel like I'm probably going to need them, as you've seen. I tend to run into enemies and take a bunch of damage for free. Yeah, I tend to run into enemies and take a bunch of damage for free. I haven't mastered the art of blocking yet, but I'll work on it. It's going to be a learning process, that's for sure. Right then, let me consult the map. So we are on the second floor and we've done everything here. First floor is where we came in. There's nothing there. It looks like we can't get down to the basement floors yet. We need to go up to the third floor. How do I do that? Let's have a look around. Well, the stairs stop, so I guess we have to climb these vines. Oh, and now that we have the slingshot, I bet... Yeah, there we go. That dealt with you. There we go. Now we can climb up these vines and get things moving. Oh, there's another one. You're glowing purple. I don't like that. Please, don't mind me. Just passing through. Oh. I'm gonna have to deal with you, aren't I? I can't target you. There we go. So we get this first-person slingshot view. Can I L-target you there? I can, nice. That's actually pretty nice. So far, playing through this game, it just feels like everything is really well thought out. They put a lot of time into every little feature and every little detail and every little function, which I really appreciate. It doesn't feel like anything was rushed. So far, at least, and I mean, we're only about half an hour into the game, so there's plenty of time for my opinion to develop and change. What are you, Navi? There we go. A big sculpture. Its soft belly is its weak point. Oh, like that? Oh, you turned again already. Well, okay. Whenever you're ready. There we go. Oh. Wow, you just love wasting my time, don't you? Gotcha. Why did I do that? Didn't need to do that. There's a door over here. Let's go in the door. Oh, we're locked in again. What is going on here? Oh, there's an enemy. A Deku Barber. Ah, I took damage again. I really need to learn to block. Well, we got a nut. What? No, wait. Is there nothing down here? I hear something. Something moving. What's this? Well, I mean, it's a torch. It looks like that torch was burning not too long ago. Well, I knew that. I knew it was a torch. Oh, okay. I think I know what I need to do. Yeah, here we go. Sticks. These are useful for something. I've done this before in Wind Waker. This was something I remember doing in Wind Waker, at least. How do I put the stick away? Oh, put away. It says put away on the big green button. There you go. And there's a switch here, so let's do this. So it actually looked like we just needed to, oh, there are 2 chests in here. Oh, okay. Can I climb back up this one? I can't. Oh, the timer. The timer's running out. No, Link. Well, I tried. We'll give that one another go, shall we? Man, there are so many things happening at once here. It's hard to stay on a single topic for too long. Okay. Let's go for the big chest first. Oh, another Deku Barber. We probably don't need to deal with that, though. They're probably just putting those in the room so that you have sticks, so that you can get out, so you don't soft lock if you run out of sticks. What did we get? We got the compass! Now you can see locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. Okay. Now, in my experience of the more traditional Zelda games, I feel like the compass is never really very useful, but it does tell us that there is a chest in this room, just in case we missed that. And then there's a chest on the bottom, on the basement 1 floor. Okay. Well, that's... I don't need to hit that thing, but I would like some recovery hearts. Well, we got some recovery hearts and we got some seeds, okay. So, I need to do the switch again so that I can get that other chest. I actually like that. It's quite thoughtful to put the compass in the room with an additional chest. Whoa! Okay. Why did I try to open that from the back? That's another thing about Breath of the Wild that I really liked, though, is that you can open chests from any angle. But Breath of the Wild is a very different Zelda game, and I really enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it for the same reason I enjoyed Skyrim or Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think Zelda just scratches a different itch that Breath of the Wild didn't necessarily do. Why did I run into this thing? I know what you are. Yeah, collectibles. You destroyed a gold sculpture. You got a token proving you destroyed it. Heck yeah, I love collectibles. I don't love collectibles enough to collect all the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild, but I still love collectibles. Right then. So full disclosure, full disclosure, I know what I need to do next. This is one of the most vivid memories I have of this game. As I said previously, I've done this first dungeon a couple of times, and the first time I did it was when I was at a friend's house, and it was my first real exposure to this game. And I just had this very vivid memory of what I need to do next, and that stuck with me through... Man, it must have been nearly 10 years ago that I played this at my friend's house. But that bit there, just diving through there, really sticks out to me. I don't know why, it's just so memorable. Alright, I need to use my shield. There we go. Give me some more hearts. And what have we got going on here? Can I... Yeah, I can climb up here and... Oh! Are you up? Wait a sec. There's a couple of things going on here. Is that a gold sculpture as well? Can I not just... Oh, okay. I'm trying to climb across the vines to get over here, but I could just do it by climbing up anyway. Okay. So that looks like it's a gold sculpture as well. How do I... Slingshot. Nice, I can hit you with my slingshot. Takes more hits than the sword, though, which I suppose is fair. Trading range for damage. Let's grab this. I'll make no promises about collecting all the gold sculptures, but I'll certainly look out for them. As I've said, I do enjoy collectibles, so I'll keep an eye out and try and find as many of them as I can. I don't know what you get for collecting them, or if it's just the satisfaction of having collected them. Can I not L-target you? I can't reach you either, so I guess I'll have to slingshot you as well. Or miss. Or miss twice. There we go. Oh. How am I going to get that? I don't have a jump button, do I? Maybe if I... avoid the elephant in the room switch. There we go. We got another gold sculpture though. That's 3 already. Wow, I didn't expect there to be like 3 of these collectibles in the first dungeon, but... What does this do? Oh! Okay. So we probably need to do this, right? Ah, I get it. Right. That was actually really cool. So when you hit that switch and the torch lights up, it actually destroys the spider web, showing you that you can destroy spider webs with fire. That's a really subtle and cool way of showing you what you need to do. I like that a lot, actually. So far, a lot of this game has been very explicit in teaching you what to do, but that was a nice subtle way of doing it, and I think this first dungeon has really started to do that a little bit more, and I really appreciate it when games do try to teach you what to do subtly, instead of explicitly all the time. Oh, the chest was only a heart. Can't always be rupees, I suppose. Alright then, let's head through here. What's in this room? Oh, another of you. Deku Scrubs, I believe you're called. Gotcha.
Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool.
Well, I do like cool things.
You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Yeah, a little bit. Selling out your brothers like that, jeez. Right, what have we got here? Rupees. Heck yeah. Again, I probably don't need to cut every bit of grass, but I'm going to anyway. I'm sorry if that's going to get annoying. I will try and curb it if it does get excessive, and I'll try not to just cut every bit of grass and spend so much time doing nothing. Also, there was an eye, so I shot it. That is a Zelda staple if I've ever seen one.
After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater.
I can dive? That's something you couldn't do in Breath of the Wild. So there's a little slope here. I guess we'll go in the water. There's a switch here. I always found that a little lacking in Breath of the Wild, that you couldn't dive. I feel like that would be something I'd like to see in Breath of the Wild too, certainly. But again, I've spoken about how Breath of the Wild isn't really a traditional Zelda game, and I'd really had the itch to play a traditional Zelda game for quite some time, and I didn't just want to replay Wind Waker again. So Ocarina of Time really stood out as the big one that I hadn't played yet. Oh, I see what it wants me to do here. We're on a timer, though. Looks like we'll have time. Can I? Yeah. Oh, hello. Thank you, Navi.
Stand next to this block and grab it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says.
Okay, I will pay attention to what the action icon says, but first I need to kill this owl. This Sculptula? Warchula? What was it called? Navi, remind me. It's Sculptula. I suppose it's not a Warchula, because it's not hanging onto a wall. Okay, we got rid of that. Grass, heart, rupee, excellent. So we're going to need to push this block to proceed by the looks of things. Grab it, push it. Take your time, Link. I mean, okay, he's a small kid. I can't fault him. Looks like the block is actually bigger than him, so it's pretty impressive that he's moving it at all. Oh, and we're locked in again. What we got here? Deku Barber. Another Deku Barber. Chop. Gotcha. I guess we're gonna need sticks. Yeah, there's a torch here as well. Wait. Haha, I'm blocking. I'm learning. I'm still taking damage. Okay. Again, kind of more subtle teaching of what you need to do. Instead of explicitly saying, this is what you need to do, which Navi likes to do a lot. But it's not overwhelming, actually. That's not what I need to do. Oh, the stick is gone. Okay. Well, I guess it worked. I just wanted to put it away, but whatever works. Yeah, so they're kind of balancing Navi telling you how to open a door with more subtle methods of... hello. With more subtle methods of teaching you what to do so far, which I quite like. I really like it when a game doesn't explicitly tell you what to do, and you kind of have to figure it out for yourself, but they leave subtle hints around. I'm playing The Witcher at the moment in my own time. It looks like something's going to happen if I step in the middle of this room, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I'm playing The Witcher at the moment, and that game makes you work everything out for yourself, which I enjoy. And the overworld of A Link to the Past was a lot like that as well. I have hopes for this game being like that as well, because that was part of A Link to the Past that I really enjoyed. Can I hit you with this? I can. I don't know why I did that when I have a sword, but... well, whatever works. What is the point of this? Is there anything in here? No? I would have thought they would put like a collectible or something in here. Is that a fake wall? Are we Dark Souls? No, I guess not. Got some seeds. Got a rupee. There's another spider web over there, so I guess I need to do the same thing. Kind of weird that they would just put that there. Maybe I need to come back to it later? Maybe something changes? I don't know. But it looks like we can just proceed by rolling through there, or crawling through there, but... oh. I was curious what would happen if I stood in the middle of the room, and I'm guessing... yeah, those things fell down. What are those, actually? Goma lavas. Look out when it gets ready to pounce. Okay. Well, that one didn't get the chance. Were there more of them up there? It's the first time we've seen anything a little out of the ordinary, haven't we? Can I, if I hold my slingshot, can I shoot them? Little bit up. No, I guess not. Well, let's not waste any more seeds. Probably don't need to fight those, but that's the first time we've seen anything really out of the ordinary this whole time. We've just been going about our business in this dungeon, not really seeing anything I wouldn't expect to see within inside a giant ancient magic tree. I mean, it's got the big spiders, and it's got the living plants, which, like I said, isn't necessarily out of the ordinary. The guy said he was cursed, but I suppose that's the first sign of it that we are seeing so far. Again, I don't need to fight these things, but, well, I'm going to anyway, I suppose. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I want to grab and push. There we go. Normally, I'm not a massive fan of when games put everything on one button, like the action button in this game, but I can appreciate that this game was a product of its time, 1998, and it probably did a lot of things that I'm taking for granted right now that other games at the time didn't do. And I think that's one of the reasons that it was so popular and so successful. So, I don't think... Yeah. Ah, I get it. Alright, that's the reason that we needed to push this block down, right? So those torches up there are too high to set on fire a stick. So you need to use that one over there. Can I... We'll ignore the fact that my torch that was on fire... Oh, it ran out. Unfortunate. Let's try again, shall we? We'll ignore the fact that my torch on fire didn't go out when I rolled through the water. No game is perfect. Though apparently this is the game that is the closest to being perfect. With a 99 Metacritic score or something like that. Alright then. I don't know why I did that when I was standing on top of it. Probably not my best idea, not very thoughtful of me, but... luckily there was water to break my fall. Ah. 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 Aha. Right. Short-term memory test. What was the order of these guys? 23 is number 1, right? 2, 3, 1. Okay, I got you with a seed from one of the others, which wasn't part of my plan, but I'll take it. I'm presuming that they're numbered 1 to 3 from left to right. Alright, got you. Let's talk to you. How did you know our secret? How irritating. Yeah, blame your brother. He sold you down the river. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Gohma to you. Okay, that sounds good. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Gohma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Oh, these guys have no allegiance, do they? They just only think of themselves. Okay, well, give me this heart. Is there anything else in this room before we move on to what I presume is the boss room, given that there is a skull on the map? It feels like there's something up there, but there probably isn't, because I don't think we have any way to get up there. Alright then, boss time, I suppose. Hello? What is going on in here? I don't like that it's very, very dark. What is that up there? How do I... First person. Uh-oh. Hello. Actually, that's really, really cool. Like, making eye contact with the boss to start the fight. I really like that. Parasitic armored arachnid Gohma. Navi, what do you have to say? Gohma. It's one of the parasitic monsters inside the Deku Tree. Its eye is vulnerable when it's red. Okay. Can I shoot you? Yes, I can. And then let's start attacking with the sword. Oh, I should try and use jump attacks. Wait. Targeting, come back. Where are you going? Boss. Can I need to wait for your eye to be red, don't I? Let's try... I think I missed my chance here. What are you... Don't do that. That is pretty disgusting. Oh, okay, they spawn into ads. That makes sense. Oh, I didn't mean to roll into you. I need to remember how to jump attack. Ooh, money. Okay, so... I've lost my train of thought, but... Need to wait for your eye to be red. Oh, your eye is red. Go, go, go! There we go, jump attack. That does more damage, so I should do that. Hey, stop that. I got my Z targeting still, that's good. Can I shoot you? Yes, I can. Nice! Jump attack, and boss down. That went quite smoothly, actually. It's been a while since I did that boss, like I said, nearly 10 years. And we are now in completely blind territory. I've not played the game beyond this point. So, all of my knowledge has now been expended, but we did it. We defeated the first boss of the game, and let's grab a heart container. We got a heart container. Our maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart, and it will be totally filled. Great. We only took half a heart damage, actually. That went very smoothly. I can assure you the rest of the bosses will not go that smoothly. I just hope there isn't a Moldorm in this game, because I never beat that boss in Link to the Past. That's where I got stuck. I gotta say, this game controls a lot better than Link to the Past, though. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell thee. Wouldst thou listen? Yes. Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Oh, we're getting story time. Now, I know who that is, of course. Some things in the Zelda series don't change, and he is one of those. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. I am here for the lore, absolutely. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nayru, the goddess of wisdom. Farore, the goddess of courage. Those names are familiar to me, mainly because I play a lot of Zelda in Super Smash Bros. That's the names of her magic, so I guess that has some connection. I'm not sure whether they came from this game or something else, though. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nayru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of lore to the world. Farore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of those triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me.
You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. That is a progress marker.
The future depends on thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye. Navi. Goodbye.
Wow. That was kind of bittersweet, actually. Also, kind of reminiscent of Earthbound in a way. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link! Goodbye, great Deku Tree. Wow, what a really solid start to the game. It never felt like there was too much going on and that they tried to dump too much information at once. Everything has been really well paced up until now, and I've really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the game. I think we'll need to head out to Hyrule Castle. Hello? Hey Link, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. He's gonna tell the whole village. Well, this seems like a really good time to leave. In the next part, we will head out to Hyrule Castle, wherever that may be. As always, thank you for watching. Your feedback and advice is always welcome in the comments, and you can continue the discussion in our community Discord server. Today's question is, what is your favorite dungeon in a Legend of Zelda game? So, until the next part, thanks for watching, and take care.